Turning to foreign policy, we've seen that President Trump has reached out to President Modi of India, and essentially they're two peas in a pod, at least from the perspective of a lot of people who are watching, especially people who come from minority groups in India. How do you believe that our relationship with India will change under a Democratic administration going forward?
Well, I think this is a hard question for all of us in the Indian American community. We know that we're not a monolith here. We know that we have families in India that are affected by what happens in India. We know that if we stand up for human rights here in the United States, we have to stand up for human rights everywhere, including in our countries that we love and countries of birth. And I think that unfortunately, it looks to me like Trump has decided to embrace Modi, and at the cost of speaking out for human rights and democratic values. And that troubles me greatly. So I do have a resolution that started as a resolution on human rights abuses in Kashmir. It was very specific to communications, to detention without cause, and to freedom of religion. And we have expanded it now to include the Citizenship Act amendment as well, because I don't believe that this great country of mine that I was born in and that I was actually a citizen of for 35 years, longer than I've been a US citizen, should start instituting religious tests into its citizenship process. That just feels wrong to me as a democracy. So I think challenging, and I've taken a lot of attacks, and I've been called, a fake Hindu and a fake Indian and all the other things. But I would just say that when you love somebody or something, including your country of birth, that it is incumbent on you to call them to their best selves. And one of the things I've been always so proud of in my life about India is that we're the major birthplace or the place of thriving of most of the world's major religions. And of course, I am a Malayali, so I come from Kerala. We have, we grew up with Muslims, we have the Jewish community, we have the Christians, and of course I'm Hindu. And so we were always taught that that's who we are as India, and we're proud of that. And so we have to make sure that we don't go down a road to fascism, either in the United States or in India, and that we stand up for these countries that we believe thrive because of democratic values. And that has to be our goal as we go forward with both Trump and with Modi.
Okay, great. So what advice do you have for us here in Illinois as we build power and build coalitions amongst our community and within other communities as well? Because you've been all over the United States, organizing, doing the good work. What advice do you have for us?